Good evening, everyone. Well, this is the night before Thanksgiving. I guess we could call it Thanksgiving Eve. And we made it. It's really hard to believe that with everything that's been going on this fall, that we would actually ever get to Thanksgiving. And it really feels good to be here. I hope it does for you as well. I must admit, though, living here on campus in Collins House, when you're all home for vacations and breaks, it gets kind of lonely around here to walk around campus and no one's around. I miss you a lot, but I take a lot of satisfaction knowing that you're home and you're with family, and hopefully in the next couple days and the last previous days or two that I gave you, you'll have a chance to kind of rest and relax a little bit. You really deserve it, well deserved, and you need this. So hopefully it will be a great Thanksgiving for you. Some of you will recognize the table I'm sitting at. This is the dining room table in Collins House. Many of you have been here. The parents have all sat here for new parent breakfast, and a lot of the students have been up here for lunches, and the faculty have been up here for reception. So you'll recognize exactly where I'm sitting. Tomorrow, this table is going to be filled with food and my very small family and our dog. No, we're not going to be inviting friends over for Thanksgiving this year, and we won't have any of the extended family with us. But I have to tell you, I'm looking forward to tomorrow afternoon's Zoom with the whole family. That will be rewarding and fun to catch up with everybody. But it will be a different Thanksgiving for all of us. And I hope in the fact that it is such a different Thanksgiving, we realize how much that we can all be thankful for, because really, I think we have a lot to be thankful for. And with that in mind, it's my pleasure tonight to give you something that's really kind of nice, something we can all be thankful for. I present to you tonight this year's all-school Thanksgiving Assembly. Sit back, put your feet up, and enjoy what your classmates, your friends, your colleagues have produced for you tonight. Enjoy.
My name is Michelle Perriman. I'm in the 3rd grade. Our first featured video features a performance by the DE Stage Band and some very special surprise guests. The stage band is performing The Pink Panther by Henry Mancini. We hope you enjoy this video, and we hope you enjoy the show. Happy Thanksgiving!
Karsten's here, the chair of the Health and Wellness Department. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to you all. Happy Thanksgiving, Asher.
Happy Thanksgiving, Ms. Karstens, and happy Thanksgiving, DE. We are here today to introduce Sophia. Sophia was a 7th grader who joined Dwight-Englewood this year, and she has a lot of experience as a flutist.
Sophia is going to be playing a song by Cecile Chaminade, who is one of only a few women of their time to have works published in her name. And it's really fantastic to have Sophia playing this song, as it was one of the songs chosen by the best flute players in the Paris Conservatory. It's difficult to play, but also beautiful to listen to. Thank you, Sophia.
Hi, my name is Jenna Diab. I'm in 1st grade, and I'm going to be introducing Caleb, the student government president. Happy Thanksgiving!
Hello, everyone. My name is Caleb Dalgetty, your student body president. Although this is not the Thanksgiving assembly to which we've grown accustomed, I'm honored to have the opportunity to speak to you all again. I'm sure that the prospect of the upcoming holiday season brings with it some mixed feelings. While we're all looking forward to holding on to cherished family customs, this holiday will, like everything else this year, be a little bit different. I'm sure that each of you would want nothing more than to travel to see your extended friends and family, prepare the time-honored spread of turkey, ham, and a myriad of side dishes, and gather around the TV to watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, a lineup of NFL games, or whatever tradition defines your family's annual celebration. While food and football will undoubtedly be on the menu once again, the most beloved aspect of this holiday, breaking bread with loved ones and connecting with friends and family, will not look the same in a COVID world. However, as we depart from our Dwight-Englewood bubble for our first extended break of the school year, we must remember that although we are taking time off, the virus, unfortunately, will not. So we must continue to look out for the health of all those with whom we come in contact, adhere to public health measures, and minimize the risk of exposure wherever possible, all in accordance with the community compact that we agreed to at the start of the school year. When a holiday defined by human connection loses its most crucial component, an even greater effort must be made to reach out to loved ones that may be eating Thanksgiving dinner alone for the first time. So take a moment out of your day to FaceTime your grandma or great uncle who may be living alone, having spent the last 7 months totally isolated from the outside world. I'm sure it would mean the world to them. Many of the major issues facing our nation that I identified in my opening assembly speech are still pressing concerns right now. COVID is spreading faster than ever before. Racial unrest and the legacy of racial injustice must still be addressed, and the aftermath of an election and the mending of our nation after its bitter division has yet to occur. And economic instability continues to define the lives of millions. Given the circumstances, it would be easy to say that there is nothing to be thankful for this Thanksgiving, but I firmly reject that notion. We must continue to find the silver lining in every situation and look harder than ever before for the daily blessings that we took for granted up to now. As we reflect on the events of the past few months and look forward to the months to come, we should all be encouraged by the incredible fortitude that each and every one of us have displayed. Both on an individual and an institutional level, we have fundamentally reimagined what it means to be a Dwight-Englewood student. The faculty has remained steadfast in their commitment to ensuring that each of us grow in every academic discipline, and students have responded by maintaining a diligent work ethic and positive attitude, despite the many challenges, both inside and outside the classroom. I'll give you an example. This is my 4th year as a member of the debate club, and I cannot recall a single year where there is as active participation and regular engagement as this one, especially among our 9th graders. Undeterred by the untested concept of virtual debates, dozens of students from every grade have continued to refine their argumentative, analytical, and rhetorical skills. Or take the fall play. An annual showcase of our school's impressive theatrical talent, the play was reimagined from the ground up to showcase all of those talents and to be a virtual format that everyone was able to enjoy safely. These are only a few of the many ways in which we have adapted to the changing circumstances, and I'm sure that there'll be many more in the months to come. I know that it's easy to get fatigued with quarantining and virtual school. We must remain vigilant and never forget that the consequences of our actions extend far beyond our house, school, or hometown. Today, we will play a role in determining the path our nation takes through the actions we engage, bringing us one day closer to the day when we'll all be back in the auditorium having a Thanksgiving assembly similar to that which we've had in the past. Thank you, and I wish you all the best this holiday season.
Hi, I'm Paige McCullough from the class of 22.
And I'm Ethan Schur, also from the class of 22.
Our next feature performance video is from the DE Upper School Spring Orchestra.
They will perform a piece called Parks, String Quartet No. 5.
This piece is by the composer known as DBR.
This video is dedicated to the memory of Rosa Parks and courageous women everywhere.
Thank you, Upper School Spring Orchestra.
Hi, my name is Diane Cho, and I'm from the class of 2023. So Dr. D has been the head of our school since 2006, and he's married to his wife Annette, and he's the father of 2 alumni at Dwight. The first is Tyler DeJarnay, who is from the class of 2013, and Ali DeJarnay from the class of 2016, aka Miss Ali, who is the lower school intern science teacher. He's also the proud owner of Maggie the dog, as you will soon see.
Well, you know, for me, as I get older, it seems like every Thanksgiving, I have more to be thankful for, even after the last couple months where we've had to work so hard to even get here. But I am thankful. I mean, obviously, one of the things I'm most thankful for is my family, my wife, Annette, my 2 children, Tyler and Allie, who, by the way, both graduated from Dwight-Englewood, and Maggie. This is our dog, Maggie. I'm thankful for all of them. They support everything that I do. They pick me up on those long days when I need somebody to support me. And all I can do is hope that I give them enough that they're as thankful as well. Lots of people to thank this year. I think first and foremost for me, I just want to thank the students. No one could have asked more of you than the school did, the teachers, I did, your parents did. We've asked a lot of you beginning last spring and now through the summer and into the fall. I don't think I've ever seen a generation of students that we've actually asked so much for. And you have exceeded all of our expectations. You could not have been better with the things that we asked you to do, the things that we asked you to give up. And I hope along the way you've learned some of the great lessons of life. One of the tensions I always mention to you is the tension between individual rights and your responsibilities to others. And I hope that's one of the great lessons you've learned at a young age, younger than most people learn that. You've had to give up an awful lot in the last few months for the benefit of all those around you. And not only do we appreciate it, but we recognize it in you. And I hope it shapes you to be really wise, smart adults as you get older. And I also want to thank the families and the parents in particular who've entrusted us with your family, with your families, with your children at our school. You've trusted us, obviously, to educate your children. And in the last couple of months, you've trusted us to keep them safe and healthy. And we've worked really hard at it. I hope that we've met your expectations. And we appreciate your trust in all that we're doing here at the school. And we will continue to do our best to provide your children a wonderful educational experience and something that, because of the process of learning that they are mastering, will benefit them for years and come for the rest of their life. And I think we all want to thank our faculty and staff. The faculty and staff clearly have gone above and beyond anything that anybody could have ever asked of them. The teaching that our faculty is doing is not simple, it's exhausting as it is for our students. Hybrid teaching in grades 7 through 12 is challenging. We've asked the teachers in pre-K through grade 6 to move classrooms to teach in completely different ways, as we've asked our students to learn in completely different ways. So this has been really a challenge. And the staff, you have moved walls, you've moved furniture, you've worked on HVAC systems, you've disinfected, you've cleaned the place. To the faculty and the staff, we all owe you a debt of gratitude for all that you've done. And thank you for what you've done. And along the sides, we've also had other people. I want to thank the food service program in the school. Just hired to the school this year, they walked into a dining service where they had to meet all the COVID regulations and figure out a way to serve all of us basically a to-go lunch with quality. And if you've watched particularly on Leggett Field and watched them, they prepare the meals, they come out of the dining hall, and then they have to move all that food up a flight of steps to Leggett Field, across Leggett Field, and sit it up. And they do it on the nice days, they do it on the cold days, they do it when it's raining, and their food is great. And like a lot of us, I cannot wait to see what you'll be able to finally do for us when we're in the dining hall doing lunch the regular way that we look forward to doing it with you. And I want to thank Riverside Medical, the services that have been testing us, doing over 1,000. I think it's been about 1,200 to 1,400 tests every week to provide us all the information that we could use along with contact tracing to keep us safe on campus. I think what you've done is actually really impressive. So lots of people to thank. I hope everyone takes time to thank that. But, you know, Thanksgiving should be more than just one day. I know for me when I was growing up, and even today, it's a day off from school, it's a day off from work, it's a chance to be with my family and relax. And that's an awful lot of fun for us. And some of you look forward to Black Friday shopping. But Thanksgiving is an idea. And this year, Thanksgiving is going to be different. But the idea this year, because of all that we're doing and all we're sacrificing and the ways in which we're doing Thanksgiving differently this year, I think the idea might become more powerful than it's ever become before, because I think we have a lot of people to thank. And I encourage everybody to take an action and actually not only reflect on how thankful we should all be, but reach out to people starting tomorrow and over the next couple of days, people that you really should thank. It might be a family member that you talk to at home over the next couple of days, or it could be a friend or a colleague or a distant relative, somebody that you might email to or have a little quick Zoom with. Find somebody in your life, find groups of people in your life that you really need to thank, and be specific to them and actually tell them exactly why you're thankful. You will be surprised how that even makes you feel and the reward you will get after reaching out and thanking somebody else. I hope that Thanksgiving becomes a little bit more than a day of rest and relaxation, and maybe we turn it into a day of action where you literally thank people. And finally, particularly to our students, but for all of us, I hope in our thinking of other people, we actually reflect on ourselves and we think about us. And how could we live our lives and how could we act in the next year so that people actually turn to us and thank us for things that we've done that have helped them. Think a little bit, not only about how you thank other people, but think about how you could live your life to make the life of other people better in ways that they would actually thank you. I think that's deep down the meaning of Thanksgiving. And before we return to the assembly, my dog Maggie, I thank Maggie for all the time, because when I come home from work, Maggie is ecstatic and she makes my walking in the door a spectacular moment every day. So Maggie, I thank you. Back to the assembly.
Hi, my name is Adrian Vicioso. I'm in the class of 2021. Next, we will hear from Madigan Kakmar, who's in the 7th grade. She will perform the song Tightrope from The Greatest Showman with her dad, Mr. Ken Kakmar, on the piano.
Some people long for a life that is simple and planned, tied with a ribbon. Some people won't sail the sea 'cause it's safer on land to follow what's written, but I'd follow you to the great unknown, off to a world we call our own. Hand in my hand and we promise to never let go. We're walking a tightrope high in the sky. We can see the whole world down below. We're walking a tightrope, never sure, never know how far we could fall, but it's all an adventure that comes with the breathtaking view. Walking a tightrope with you. Ooh, 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 you. With you.
Everyone knows that there are people in this world that are hungry, but when it's in your own community and it's your own neighbors who are starving and struggling to have 3 meals on their table a day, I think that's what really inspired people to donate and spread awareness.
When parents are unable to provide for their children, many of them forego their own meals just to feed them, and especially if they have additional family members that are also staying with them. And this does take a lot of stress on the children. They're focusing on where their next meal is instead of, an education. And, that just ripples to even more problems from there.
And what I think we could do to help fight hunger is even little things like donating food or just giving away stuff that we don't need.
One person does make a difference. You do spread the word just by doing your part.
We have the access. We have everything that they need, we have.
Being aware of it and spreading the awareness can help a lot. Just donating a little bit at a time, even if it's not enough, just a little bit helps. Every bit helps.
Thank you, DE. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, DE. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Dwight-Englewood. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Have you heard of Ryan Liu, Miss McGivney?
I have. Ryan performed for us at the opening school meeting last year. It was an incredible performance. I'm really excited to hear what he has to play for us today.
I just heard his piece is really great, and at such young age, what he has accomplished is awesome. Yeah.
We are so lucky to have him as part of our school community, and I can't wait to hear from him on this nice holiday.
Yeah, when you hear Ryan play, it will be no surprise that he has won the regional divisions of these competitions. He is now heading on to compete in the national levels of both.
Hi everyone, I'm Addison Lafondra and I'm the class of 27. Next we'll be watching the turkey dance, and even though this year had to be done differently because of COVID, we still want to give a special thanks to the lower school kids and the DE dance crew.
Hello everyone. As many in our community know, each year I tell the story of Bert the turkey. For those of you who do not know, it is a story about a king and queen who are planning Thanksgiving dinner and ask the cook to go out into the woods to find a suitable turkey for the people in the kingdom to enjoy. Bert the turkey, upon hearing this, is very worried that he will be this year's Thanksgiving feast. Bert decides that perhaps if he did a really cool dance, the king and queen would want to keep him around to entertain them rather than to be eaten. Well, since 2020 is a unique year, Bert turned to some lower school friends. He thought that with all the challenges of this year, he needed extra help with the dance.
A turkey named Bert thought he'd make up a dance, and he danced it for the king and queen. If he did a good job and they liked it a lot, they wouldn't eat him. That would be mean. He went side, close, flap your wings and touch your toes. Again, side, close, shake your tail and wiggle your nose. A turkey named Bert thought he'd make up a dance, and he danced it for the king and queen. If he did a good job and they liked it a lot, they wouldn't eat him. That would be mean. He went side, close, flap your wings and touch your toes. the king and queen. If you did a good job and they liked it a lot, they wouldn't need him. That would be me. One side, close, flap your wings and touch your toes. Again, side, close, shake your tail and wiggle your nose. A turkey named Bert thought he'd make up a dance, and he's dancing for the king and queen. If you did a good job and they liked it a lot, they wouldn't need him. That would be me. Yeah.
Bert was so delighted to find out that so many stepped up to do the dance and to continue with the tradition. Just like in our community at Dwight-Englewood School, Bert saw a great deal of diversity among the turkeys. There were tall turkeys, short turkeys, young turkeys, old turkeys, turkeys with white feathers, and turkeys with brown and black feathers. These friends, like Bert, understood the importance of the dance. So, when the king and queen saw how all the turkeys came to help Bert and to show kindness and empathy, they decided to once again spare Bert's life so he could go on living and dancing for many years to come.
Wow, what an assembly. First of all, I want to thank everybody, the performers who put all the performances together. There's so many people who helped put this Thanksgiving All-School Assembly together. So impressed with what everybody did. Thank you very, very much. What a great way to prepare us, to send us off for Thanksgiving tomorrow. So thank you all. And to everyone, I thank you for being part of the Dwight-Englewood community, working with all of us to build and maintain community. Take action tomorrow. Find somebody that you can thank and be really, really specific about the things that they've done for you in your life that you're thankful for. And then find ways to live a life that other people will thank you and that you help to make other people's lives better. Have a great Thanksgiving. It will be different, but the idea will be stronger than ever. I can't wait to see everybody back in school virtually on Monday and hopefully in a week after that. So thank you all. Have a great evening. And I think that's it. Hey, Maggie, I think the assembly's over. Let's go watch some TV. What do you think, Matt? Come on, let's watch some TV. Hey, want to watch some TV? No? Come on, let's go. Let's watch some TV. Come on.
Thankful for my family.
This just sounds so not natural.
Thankful for my sisters. I'm thankful for all the things that I have. I'm thankful for the food.
I'm thankful for our teachers as they've helped us learn through this pandemic. Happy Thanksgiving.